could I take control of the mic to start? Because I know we have something really exciting, actually really exciting, that we want to get to for once. I know, at least in myself, I have talked about Giancarlo Stanton on this podcast and how much I love him. I mean, the things he has done this season in the limited amount of time that he has been on the field, literally now on the field, playing right field for the New York Yankees. And I'm just, I will forever love him. I think he's one of those players that, there were a lot of players like the dynasty years, and then even after that I didn't appreciate as much, like, in the moment. But like, G's one of those players that I can appreciate in the moment, and still understand that, like, yeah, obviously it would be better if he was more like Aaron Judge and less like Mike Trout, in terms of, his body. But at the same time, he delivers year after year. He fights through that psychological shit that you have to sift through on a daily basis to succeed in New York. And he does it with, like, this. He's obviously a very commanding person, like, physically. But he's also, like, when he talks to the media, he's just, like, honest and straightforward. Like, he's not going to, give away, anything secret, obviously. But he's, like, less, he takes the media training, I think, less seriously, maybe than some other people do, including Judge. And, he'll just straight up tell you, like, when he first came to New York, he's like, holy shit, there were 6 beat writers in Miami, and now there's like 60 in New York. Or, like, it sucked when I moved and, I had to acclimate, and they either, like, completely lost his luggage on the transfer from Miami to New York, or it got misplaced for a little while and whatever. And he's like, yeah, like, I'm still a person. Like, I need my shit, and, whatever. And in baseball terms, he's very honest and open about, when he misses time, it really bothers him. He wants to be out there helping the team, and there's no excuses made, and no whitewashing, any of that type of stuff, or eye washing, I guess is the term we would use. So I just wanted to, because he had another tremendous game last night, and they're in a rain delay right now, so I don't know, what he'll do tonight. But man, I'll take him as long as his contract runs. I know. Again, it would be better if he was like Aaron Judge on a more regular basis in terms of a player, but I think what we get from him and what he brings in terms of leadership and those type of things, you couldn't pick a better person. I really one day want somebody to write the psychological profile on Giancarlo Stanton. I think it would be fascinating.
Yeah, you get some uglies. There was that line drive to right field that he kind of looked a little silly on, right? But also he's made some plays. There was one where it was like, he still has an arm. I remember there was a play at the plate where, like, he charged a ground ball to right field and made an excellent throw. Like, Rice didn't have to move, and if he was maybe 2 steps faster on the charge, he would have got the guy out. So, and he's on pace for like a 45. If he played a full season, like a 45 homer season. Like, he's hitting 300.
I know.
That's the most shocking part.
9 something.
Yeah.
So,
962.
Yeah, I wish he wasn't, so up and down, but I think, as someone who's been hard on him on this podcast and off the podcast, I appreciate him. He's worth as many WAR as Goldschmidt right now.
Wow.
Yeah, Goldie really fell off after.
Yeah,
after that hot start.
Wow.
Yeah. G, I think, I pulled up his baseball reference page, and I think when all is said and done, it's going to be hard not to look at his Yankees tenure as a disappointment overall because of the health issues. We got him. His first year with us in 2018 was his age 28 season. And we've talked about this before. It's another one of those Cashman moves that, had things gone differently, could have looked like a stroke of genius. I mean, getting G as the reigning MVP for his age 28 season, we should have had like 3 or 4 50-homer seasons in the middle of his prime. But sadly, his body has not held up, similar to Trouty. Kyle, I think that's a really good comp. And in fact, the ages are really similar too. It was right around 28, 29. Well, actually, 28. His first year with us, he played 158 games. And then at his age 29 season and after, where his body has just been failing him constantly. And it's basically the same with Trouty. And G also started when he was 20, same as Trouty, his first full season. So maybe there's something about 8 full seasons, and then unless you're somebody indestructible like Jeter or Ripken, your body just starts to fail. And for some people, it's worse than others, like Trouty and G. But all of that said, Kyle, I totally agree. I think the way he handles New York, he's been so stand up. And I also think, we were texting about this, about sort of the, I am now suggesting that Devin Williams is the next in the long line of Sonny Grays and Joey Gallos and Javier Vasquez's, people who are otherwise quite good, except for when they're with the Yankees. And in the face
of debatable there.
He was really good for the Rangers for like 2.5 years.
He was okay for the Rangers.
He had like an 850 OPS.
He was okay for the Rangers.
He had a lot of power, and he had a really high OPS. That's pretty good. Anyways, people who were significantly worse with the Yankees than they were with any other team. And so what we have to say for G is that despite all these struggles, it's exactly like Colin says, he has never shied away from it. He's never tried to deny it. And in fact, he, unlike many people, has been awesome when the pressure is the highest. And in fact, at the end of the day, too, even when we look at his tenure and we say it's a disappointment, I know we talked about this last October. Every Yankee fan with more than one brain cell needs to understand that the 2024 pennant does not happen without G. And that alone, as far as I'm concerned, I remember saying this last fall, has made him worth it. Because that was our first pennant in 15 years, and we don't know when the next one is going to come. And it would not have happened without G. So all of the injuries, all of the struggles, yeah, that sucks. But we want to pennant because of him.
Ball in the 2020 playoffs too, the COVID playoffs.
2021, yeah.
2021?
He was real hot going into the Reds, and he's the only one who hit against the Red Sox.
Yeah,
that wild card game. Yeah.
So I love G, and also even with all the injuries, if he stays on the field for like 2-3 more years, he's probably going to hit 500 homers.
Yeah,
and that's the other crazy thing is like age 29 on. His career is going to be very checkered with so many incomplete seasons, so many injuries. And dude's still probably going to end up with 500 homers. I don't even know how many people have 500 homers these days, but it's still a really small number in all of baseball history. So it's like still really incredible, really remarkable. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think he deserves probably a lot more respect and love than he probably gets from a lot of typical Yankee fans.
Yeah, and one thing I want to do, and thank you to both of you for indulging me in this, but one thing I want to do when it's more appropriate is look back on that 2018 season, because if I recall correctly, I know Judge was out for a good chunk of that year. And if I recall correctly, G not only played, the most games of his Yankee career that season, but he also played through a nagging injury. And I wonder how much that injury, turned into some of the future ones, and everything.
Yeah.
And, it's like, again, he was taking one for the team, and that 2018 team won 100 games, I think, whatever, despite Judge missing a huge chunk of the season. And, he was out there in right field, manning Judge's position. And,
100 games, 100 wins.
Yeah. So, I do wonder what kind of physical toll that season ultimately took on the lower half of his body. I know some of the things were like oblique injuries that he had, similar to Judge. And maybe those aren't necessarily related, but the fact that he can barely move anymore, and still be as chiseled as he is.
I know, it's so weird. It's such a cognitive dissonance.
Yeah. So I'll have to look back, but I'm pretty sure I remember like reading, he's like, whatever, I'm going to play because Aaron's not available, so I'm going to be out there and whatever. And I just wonder.
You guys see, there was a little clip online today of, I guess there was a first to third G did yesterday.
No.
Where, I mean, it really wasn't like, it was, he was advancing to second on a single and Buxton bobbled the ball. So G took third and he's just kind of casually lumbering. Like he and then the camera goes to the dugout and Aaron Judge is laughing and then just like gives him like the like what the hell was that? But like he made it. They were obviously having a good time, but it was pretty funny to see.
Oh, amazing.
And then I got to give Ethan a little bit of shit, and this is me just being the Valdick. But weren't you the one a couple years ago on the pod, or maybe off the pod, railing on the lack of creativity for MLB nicknames and just adding a Y to the end? And then you're doing that to Trout now.
I didn't give him that nickname. That is his nickname.
No, his nickname's the Kid.
Nobody calls him the Kid.
He's the Kid.
Nobody calls him that.
Official.
People call him Trouty. Colin, back me up here. Colin, back me up here.
You can just call him Mike Trout.
No one calls him the Kid or the Millville Meteor.
You don't have to call him Trouty though.
He's fucking Trouty.
You can buck the trend. You can be creative or call him his actual name.
Oh my god!
And now so the other thing, Gallo. So I'll split the difference with you. Gallo's career OPS plus was 106, but prior to the
Yankees,
his time with the Texas, yeah. So prior to that season, and now of course, Baseball Reference is going to take a sweet ass time.
Of course.
Come on, give me this.
It's worth it, listeners. We're going to talk about Joey Gallo's OPS plus
112.
Only 112?
Yeah.
Okay, that's worse than I thought.
So.
Okay. Yeah. All right, fair enough. It was 2019 and 2021.
The year we traded for him, he was having his best season.
Yeah. Well, 2019, his OPS plus was 145, but in only 70 games. But still, he was trending upward. If you look at 2019 and 2021, he was trending up, and he was only 27. Again, he should have been entering his prime. So this is another one of those deals that had the luck been different or whatever, Cashman would look like a fucking genius. Because if you're averaging in your last two full seasons, if your OPS plus is around 140 and you're coming into your age 27 season, like. I would have bet. I think a lot of people would have bet. Oh yeah, this guy is entering his prime. He's probably going to have a 150 plus, 150 and above OPS plus for the next 3 years. That would have been like a really safe bet to make. I think, you know.
And I will say he was a above average Gold Glove fielder, right? Like,
I do wonder if the advanced stats back that up. Do they? I don't remember looking at it.
Like
he had a good arm. I remember
he had a good arm. Yeah,
I read predicting where 10 Yankees 10 free agents are going to go next year, and in Grisham's column it said he was going to win the Gold Glove this year, and I was like, I don't know if he will. I don't think he will.
It's narratives are so strong when it comes to defense, even though we have all of these advanced stats now. Like they talk about it on the broadcast all the time. Like Paulie and Michael Kay and shit. We'll talk about, wow, Grisham is so smooth. He makes it look so easy out there. He's so good. Yeah, he does, but that's on the balls he gets to. And if there's one thing I've learned, I've putzed around a lot with advanced defense statistics over the last couple of years. The state-of-the-art ones are basically considered to be outs above average from StatCast and like defensive runs saved from the fielding Bible. The thing that sets the great defenders apart is not how smooth they look. It's how many balls they can get to. And you get to the most balls by being fucking fast. And Trent Grisham is not fast. So, yeah, he looks really, really smooth, but he's not fast. He's not getting to that many balls. So he's actually not that good.
He can take good routes. He can get good jumps. He can, right? Like,
yeah.
But, yeah, that's still going to not get him everything.
The best are fast and do that. They take the good routes and they're fucking fast. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a fascinating thing. And Matt, I wonder, it'll be funny to see at the end of the year, how many votes he gets, how close he is. I think that the sports writers are aware enough now of like outs above average and shit like that Grisham probably won't be near the top, but it would be really interesting to see. Yeah.
So really quick before I go anymore, what are you guys drinking tonight? You better be drinking some New Zealand beers.
So yeah, oh yeah. So I was gonna say, and we'll get to this when we get to our next activity here. But basically, tonight's podcast, the entire thing is a Matt Root special. This whole podcast is a Matt Root special. I am drinking a beer that Matt just sent. Part of the other half, New Zealand hops. Is it a week that they do, Matt? Like New Zealand hops week or
New Zealand hops week,
whatever they call. So the one I'm having tonight is called Lolly Cake, and let's see here. It has super. Did we decide if we say Sauvin or Sauvin?
I say Sauvin.
Okay, so the American pronunciation. All right.
Yeah.
So Super Sauvin, Nelson Sauvin, Motueka.
That's how I say it. That sounds right.
And Peacherine. Those are the hops. And it's delicious. It tastes like an excellent other half IPA.
Colin? Huh?
Well, if you couldn't tell, I'm getting over being sick in my voice. So, because it's congestion based, I didn't want to waste one of the good beers.
Fair enough.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. On it. And
it's good point.
Instead, I'm drinking some Dalmore Mulch Scotch whiskey.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's been a while since anybody had whiskey on the pod.
Is that a Dalvin or is that a
Dalvin? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, awesome. Love Dalvin.
Yeah, very, very good, very good, and good thing to have during a cold, right? That's going to cut through through the congestion. You're still going to get a nice little
kill those fucking germs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for.
Well, I got a different. I didn't send you guys this one because I liked it a lot, so I kept it for myself. So
you fucking prick.
I'm having Kiwi Squabble, which has two little kiwis fighting on the front.
Fun.
Wow.
The birds, for those who can't see the feed. Tasty one, part of New Zealand week as well. Honestly, though, so I stopped by while I was out running a couple errands over the weekend because they did a collaboration at Other Half with Mr. Softy.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it wasn't like they weren't bad beers, but I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
They had like an IPA, a milkshake IPA, a choco vanilla stout, and a yuzu strawberry sour. And I'll just say that it was just okay. Like the stout was kind of disappointing. The milkshake IPA was good. It's just like they hyped it up and they had all these glasses and merch and everything, and it was like, okay. But I know also I get kind of spoiled because I can, between them and Human Robot, kind of get top class, high class beer anytime I want. So,
no, I don't want to delay our main event, but this just made me think of something that I want to ask Matt that I don't think we've talked about before. So you're talking about like this collab, you had these high expectations and it was kind of disappointing. So a few weeks ago, I had that beer, and Matt, you had it too when you were in Colorado. That was a collab. What was it? The all shipper everything or some shit? Yep. What was that one?
All bubble wrap everything or something, or extra bubble wrap.
Shipper. All extra shipper everything, I think. That's the one I had, and you had something similar.
Right. Yep.
And so a collab between Weldworks, The Veil, Side Project, Other Half, and Angry Chair. So 5 of the most highly regarded, highly ranked, breweries in the country. And it was fine, but it wasn't incredible. It was just fine. And so what I'm wondering, Matt, is if you've ever thought about this or heard any talk in the beer community, like why, like, I feel like if we had a beer where all of those guys are putting their minds together, it should be so good. It should be like Treehouse level. But if it's not like this, do you think maybe it's a case of like too many cooks in the kitchen, or perhaps they're just not going to use their very best secrets with people who are their friends but also their rivals? Like, is there some of that going on, or?
With those breweries especially, like I don't think it's a secrets thing as much as it is maybe they're like, this is going to sound harsher than I mean it to, but like maybe they're just out of new ideas or like that, like right,
yeah.
Like
I was wondering that too.
You get to a point where everyone's trying to bring something to it, and it just becomes kind of homogeneous.
Mm-hmm.
Because Treehouse is going to be doing other things, right? They're going to be doing like they've got a fanatical obsession with every step, right?
Yeah.
So, not that these other brewers don't, but I think there's a reason Treehouse doesn't collab with anyone, right?
Right.
Like they do their own thing, and they are so obsessed with quality. That's why you don't see draft accounts. That's why you don't see can distribution, right? They want to control every damn step, and that's what Hill Farmstead tried doing for a while as well. But they've I think realized they needed to make a little bit more money because they're so far out of the way in Vermont. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it could be a little bit of everything that you mentioned, Ethan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now, the good thing the other half does is they, especially through their festivals, you will see them reaching out and collaborating with a lot of newer breweries. So, they've done stuff with Fidens. They've done stuff with like their Green City beer collaboration beers this year. It was Green City around the world, and they did 1 New York and 5 worldwide brewers. So like
That's cool.
They were looking at highly respected craft brewers from around the world as well, which is really neat. I actually just picked up a collab from them that they did with Sand City, which is a Long Island brewery. It was you guys remember Squand, Kinetic Sand, the stuff that like it used to be one of those like do you remember Floam? Oh, where were you guys? Like, did you guys watch Nickelodeon at all when you were 10?
Yeah.
You don't remember those Floam and Squand?
Well, okay. You're talking, first of all, Matt, you're now, and Colin, I won't speak for Colin, but remember who you're talking to. I don't even remember about how I went to Yankee games and Trample concerts with both of you in the last 3 years. Okay? So, let alone what commercials were on Nickelodeon in 1999. So, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, so it's like Kinetic Sand where it's like underwater it's like firm, and then you bring it above water and it falls apart, and like neat stuff. But they did a Sand City collab that I had that was like really, really freaking good. Like lots of Citra. They used like I don't know what they did, but it was just like a Citra bomb. It was phenomenal. So I don't know.
Yeah. Nice.
Before we get to the main event, Ethan talking about Last Century reminded me that I sent you guys something the other day about Penn State football, and I didn't get any reactions. Do you want to give some reactions?
Did we not? Did neither of us respond to that?
Nope.
Honestly, I'm just excited for you. I don't even, I don't want to hate on Penn State football. It's so important to the Siniglia family, and the Siniglia family is so important to me. And even as much of a prick as I am, I want you guys to be happy when it comes to Penn State football. And I know they've dealt out a lot of heartbreak over the years. And so I'm just happy for you guys.
Wow. How long did you rehearse that?
I did not. That was just off the cuff right now. Can you believe it? That's shocking.
My tax dollars at work. That's all I'll say. I'm a Penn State booster in the sense that I pay tax dollars into the state university system.
That's amazing. That's true. That's right.
I mean, right? He is the highest paid state employee, Mr. Franklin.
He's got to be.
Hilarious.
You look at real states like New York, where it's like a doctor is the highest paid state employee, or like a university chancellor. Nope, here football
Fran Brown's
coach.
not paid higher than a doctor.
He's not a state employee.
He's public. Yeah, right. Yeah, or private. Yeah.
It is a crazy thing. I mean, here at CSU, I'd have to look it up, but I bet that Jay Norvell is the highest paid employee at CSU.
Probably.
And
maybe not as high as a chancellor, but
yeah, maybe not. But I bet he's way up there, and I bet he's also way up there when it comes to state employees. And there is something annoying about that because budget shit in Colorado. I don't know about Pennsylvania, but budget shit in Colorado is really rough right now. But again, football brings in a lot of money, so it is what it is.
Now this is more politics in Pennsylvania than anything, but like they're like in about 4 days, traffic in Philadelphia is gonna be fucked because they haven't passed a funding bill for SEPTA. So our regional mass transit and public transit system for Southeast PA is gonna have to cut like 40% of its service in the next week
Jesus.
So yeah, they passed the bill for Pittsburgh. They didn't pass the bill for fucking PA or for Philly because
Wow.
politics. So
That's
Kentucky,
crazy.
baby.
Yep, Pennsylvania. Well, Pittsburgh's more Pennsylvania than Philly, right? But
yeah, but Pittsburgh's like hipster PA.
okay. Wow.
So yeah, but yeah, I don't know, Colin. I mean, what I was gonna text was it's the Archie Manning effect.
Yeah.
But did you also see their what, a 3 or 4 point underdog right now?
Yeah, it's like
the first time since the 70s where the number one team has been an underdog in their first game of the year.
Wait, who's Texas playing in the first game?
Ohio State.
And they're an underdog, even though they're number one.
They're like a 3 or 4 point underdog.
And is this Arch Manning's first year as the starter, or was he starting last year?
Oh, okay. He played last year, but yeah, he didn't start.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
He started a couple games when what's his face got hurt.
I mean, he's 21 now. I mean, in old-fashioned terms, he's like a junior. I bet he's ready. I bet he's going to be fucking good, no?
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, you hear lots of places now to get an edge on recruitment, or an edge on football, they'll repeat the 8th grade or something like that. So that there's a really big famous program in Ohio, Massillon, Washington, I think, the Tigers, where they would encourage their promising young 8th grade football players to repeat the 8th grade, because at that point it wouldn't count towards their 4 years of high school eligibility, so they could spend another year bulking
getting
up,
bigger and stronger.
Yeah, which is just insane to me.
Yep.
But the Massillon versus Canton McKinley game, for a long time, I don't know if this is still true or not, but for a long time was the only high school football game that had Vegas wagering on it. So,
wow.
Yeah. And also, just so you know the scale, too, Canton McKinley's home stadium is the Hall of Fame Stadium. So, like, that was Canton McKinley Stadium for the longest time. I don't know if it still is after the renovation, but
wow.
So, like, it is a big deal to them. I'm not saying it's right, but
I can't believe Vegas wasn't betting on Texas high school football games.
What?
I can't believe Vegas wasn't betting on Texas high school football games.
The big Massillon Canton McKinley game every year was like a big deal, which kind of fun because I've only seen Massillon play once, and it was against a friend of the podcast, Matt Seemiller's Steubenville Rolling Red. What is this? Something Steubenville. I don't know. Anyway, and Steubenville won, and Steubenville was like 3 divisions below them, but Steubenville also was very, very good every year. It's like, imagine, Onondaga beating CBA, like that kind of level of upset.
Yeah. Wow.
But anyway.
So real quick though, that's really fascinating about like holding the kids back a year for high school, right? So that they get the extra year of eligibility. Now, obviously, that seems gross to us, just allowing these high school kids to get bigger and stronger just for football. However, I do want to add that there's been recent research that is suggesting that because boys seem to develop slower mentally and emotionally, they seem to develop slower than girls, and there are some camps, some people who are arguing that boys should actually start kindergarten a year later than girls. They should be 6 years old. And so basically what you were saying, Matt, maybe that's actually beneficial. And in fact, with football players, they should probably be 2 or 3 years behind everyone else. So maybe it's actually a good idea. You're the exception, Matt. You're the exception that proves the rule.
I started kindergarten as a 4-year-old.
So did I.
And still played up on the varsity team and the JV team as a 9th and 10th
That's
grade.
why you're the exception. Yeah.
But I'll throw a big B out there. And
uh-huh.
I sucked in 9th and 10th grade. Like, I was there because they needed bodies. But they at least liked me in 10th grade because I was smart enough to be able to play center, guard, and tackle. So,
yeah.
Should we also talk about Sam's boy Andrew before we get into the baseball cards?
I was trying to think of a way to tie Mr. Scott in here.
Oh, Matt, you should do it into the main event. You should tie him in somehow into the main event if you can.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
I mean, right now, I wonder, like, is Andrew? He's English or is he Irish? He's Irish.
I think he's Irish.
Yeah, what is the Irish equivalent of baseball cards, young gentlemen? Like, do they have soccer cards? Are there
they would call it football cards, first of
football
all.
cards? Are they like collectible bottle caps? Are there like do they get like a little disc of paper inside their, dairy cheese from the countryside of Ireland?
Or
a 4-leaf clover and it has like a football player's name underneath. I don't know. But I
or
wonder what Andrew Scott collected as a kid.
well, I'm saying because he's a gay theater star, maybe there are like musical theater composer trading cards.
Okay.
So maybe when he was a kid, he was like, "Ooh, a Richard Rodgers," which is who he's going to be playing in the movie, the new Richard Linklater movie that I'm so excited about. Or and then he's like, "Ooh, a Cole Porter." He was really famous for his lyrical sophistication. Ooh, a George Gershwin. It's so sad he died of a brain tumor when he was 37. That would have been the little blurb on the back of the card. You know how they always had the fun facts on the back of the card. So maybe it was that.
What would the stats be for like a musical theater composer?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Because back then, like when did the Tonys start? Like
when did the Tonys start?
Maybe
that's a great question.
How long the run went in the West End or Broadway?
That's what I was thinking. Like sellouts or
sellouts. How many weeks on Broadway? 1947 was the first Tonys.
Okay, so that could work. That could work.
Yeah, the amount of, but that's still after a lot of like prime musical theater shit. I mean, that's basically when the golden age started, so that is a good time. But like people like Gershwin didn't live into the golden age, and he was really, really important. So the Tonys wouldn't be the be all end all, but you could think of it the way we think of baseball, right? You just have different eras, right? Pre-integration, post-integration, pre-Tonys, post-Tonys.
Yeah,
very similar.
It's funny because that's how when I podcast with you guys, that's how Sam usually kills the time. Is she'll line up some Broadway HD and watch a musical while we gallivant up here and talk about sports and beer and whatnot. Although I'd say Broadway HD is really on the shit list right now because ever since we got our new TV, the account's not been working on there. So get your shit together, Broadway HD.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm going to spread the word to all of our 7 listeners that
this is unacceptable.
Not to use your services if they don't fix it.
So
we were talking about Human Robot and beer and trading cards. So Human Robot's newest enclave in the greater Philadelphia area, which happens to be less than a mile down the road from where we'll be getting married in about a year and a half, is a bar called...
And when Matt says we, he means him and Sam, not the three of us.
Yep. Well,
we've all been married for a long time, essentially.
We'll be married by Ethan, potentially.
That's true. That is correct. Yes.
So like that you got to get your certification. I want to see that certificate.
Yep.
You got to pay the $1 online to the Universal Life Church.
You're not going to get that shit until like the night before.
I was just going to say, Colin beat me to it. I'll do it the morning of. I'll be putting on my my suit or whatever I'm wearing, and at the same time, like I'll have Yulia do my tie, and while she's tying my tie, I'll be filling out the certification.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe go to like priestme.com, but that could be something really bad. So.
Priestme.com sounds like not the kind of site I want to go to. Yeah.
But anyway, Human Robot in New Hope, PA has a new store, a new brewery outpost called Doubles, and there's some lore to it, but basically, one of the co-owners of Human Robot was at like a trading card convention in Atlantic City and ran into this guy, and they both loved it. And then like we're opening cards at a brewery in Atlantic City that's also really good, known for the lagers called The Seed, which I really want to go to. And they were like, "What's better than beer and trading cards? Nothing." So we're gonna open a brewery together, or a bar, I don't know. So anyway, that's literally their inspiration, and they've got a case of trading cards. They have everything. Like the big news this week is they have Pokemon cards now, but they have like Cheers TV show trading cards. They've got like new Panini basketball and baseball trading cards. They had one thing that was like a pack of 4 cards was like $22.
That's so crazy.
Shot shit. But then they also have a bunch of old wax packs. So I thought it'd be fun, like $2 a pack to buy these, and send some to Ethan Colin and see what we got. So I I was a little jealous. I liked the old Upper Deck cards, so I kept the 2 Upper Deck packs for myself.
Nice.
So those are mine. And then you guys got some similar ones. You guys have the Leaf sets, and one of you got a bubblegum pack.
Score.
One of you one's got like a puzzle piece in it or something. I got like, Ethan, are you gonna eat the bubblegum?
I'm so tempted. I am so tempted. I might.
They posted on their website they're like, you shouldn't eat the bubblegum, but
man, maybe if I drink my second other half beer really really fast, I'll be just buzzed enough that I'll be like, fuck it, I'm eating this bubblegum.
Just see how hard it is. Like, see how much.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll show it once I open it. But first, I just want to say before we start that I am more excited about this pod and opening these cards than I think any pod except for the one where we had Joe Paz on. I'm so excited. And, collecting baseball cards was a huge part of our childhoods. And I have not opened a pack of cards in I don't know how long. And I still have binders full back at my parents' house in Connecticut that I need to revisit and either collect or get rid of.
I would have sent you more. Like, I guess you guys just have to come to town and we can go there.
Yes, fuck yeah.
And just sit at the bar and open a bunch of packs.
Yeah. So I'm pumped about this, and I figure I was saying to the guys before we started recording. So, well, Matt, what are the years on your cards?
1990.
Okay, Kyle, what about you? What do you got?
I have 190, 91, and 192.
Okay, so I got to pull up 91 because I have 89, 90, and 92. And earlier today, because I was all excited and I was getting ready, I looked up who are the big names for rookie cards in those years. Not that any of these will necessarily be worth anything, depending, right? It depends on the brand and the shape of the card and blah, blah, blah. But, a 1989 Ken Griffey Jr., regardless of the company, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And, or a 1990, who are the big ones in 90? I have it up. Hold on. Frank Thomas, a 1990 Frank Thomas or Sammy Sosa. That's pretty cool. So, we got some good potential here.
Well, who's got
you guys
the
want to
89?
Just get into it? Like, you just want to open a pack and see where it goes?
I've got an 89 if we want to go chronologically.
Do you have 89, Matt?
Okay. So I've got 89. Now, when I switched tabs, is my video still going when I switch tabs?
Still going. We can still see you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and now, so I only have 2 packs. I sent you guys 3 packs because the puzzle pack and the gum pack, I don't know what to expect from those. That gum pack was already kind of rankled a little bit anyway, so
yeah.
We'll see how that goes. So,
okay. Yeah, so I've got an 89 Bowman pack here, and it says, I love here, it says 12 picture cards in 1989. They still wanted to emphasize that there are pictures, and 1 stick of bubble gum. So we've got a bubble gum from the year we were born in here, which is so exciting. Now,
like scotch from the year they were born. No, we got bubble gum.
That's right. And the key rookie cards, some of the big ones that could be kind of cool to get, would be Ken Griffey Jr., as mentioned, Randy Johnson, John Smoltz, Gary Sheffield, a couple other pretty good ones potentially, but those are maybe the biggest ones. And so let's get into it here.
While you're opening them, so what's interesting is Topps bought out Bowman. So Bowman was discontinued in 1956. And then in 1989, Topps bought out Bowman and resurrected the brand. So this is the first year that these cards were available since 1956.
Okay.
That's really cool. Okay, nice find, Kyle. First of all, here's the gum. Part of the gum. It broke into 3 pieces. Everyone, if you want to watch, we're at 39 minutes, and I started at like 16 seconds. 39 minutes, 16 seconds. If you want to go to YouTube and see the gum from 1989, there we go. It's brittle. It's brittle. Yep. We don't know if it's safe.
Just put it on your tongue. Just let it sit there on your tongue for a second.
You have thing. No.
Do
Colin's the devil on my shoulder, and Matt's the angel. All right, we'll see about the gum, but let's run through the cards real quick.
Don't eat that gum.
That's true. So here we go. Well, I'll just run through quick, and if we have any reminiscences or recognize anything, we can say it. Yeah. It's funny so here's the first card. The name is in cursive. I can't even read it. It's John Smiley with the Pirates. I have no memory of him. Okay, but that's cool. Gary Gaetti. I do remember Gary Gaetti.
Oh, yeah.
This is with the Twins.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Kevin Elster? The name is like very vaguely familiar. Okay.
Yeah.
Juan Samuel with the Phillies.
Yes, Cousin Greg.
Maybe Cousin Greg will know. Yeah, Cousin Greg, let us know.
Oh shit! Next time we get cards, let's send some.
We'll send some to Cousin Greg. Yeah, Cousin Greg, let us know if you remember a Juan Samuel with the Phillies. Darnell Coles with the Mariners. I don't remember him. Tom Niedenfuer or Niedenfuer. I don't know. Pretty cool mustache and pretty cool last name. Okay. Now, this is pretty fun. A little horizontal Mickey Mantle.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Okay.
How about that? That's kind of fun.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I like
Bowman,
that.
I think, was the really famous Mantle rookie card, right?
Is that right? It says reprint, and the image does look familiar to me.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going here. Just a few left from this pack. We've got, Dave Henderson. With the Ace, and he was really good for a while, wasn't he? I mean, it was kind of before our time.
Yes,
I think he was more in the 80s, but he was really good.
Yes, Bowman is the
famous
the Mickey Mantle, and it was that picture,
that image. Cool. Joel Youngblood with the Reds. Paul Assenmacher. Also a good mustache and the best last name. If we wanted to be authentic, if we wanted to be accurate with our German pronunciation, it would be more like Assenmacher. Okay? Paul Assenmacher. So that's pretty sweet. And Frank Tanana, I believe he was a really good pitcher for a while, wasn't he?
Yes, he was very good for a while.
Yeah. This is with...
Seattle?
Who's he even with on this? I like...
Tigers, maybe?
Yeah, Tigers. Yep, Tigers. And we've got Wes Gardner, who I do not remember, with the Red Sox. And then last but not least, how about that? A Gary Sheffield.
Ah, look at that.
All right, we got a Gary rookie with the Brewers playing the infield. That's pretty cool. So after... I think it is. I'll look it up after. So 1989 Bowman, Gary Sheffield, or Kyle, if you're already looking it up.
I'm looking up Tanana right now, but I'll look. Tanana was a 3-time All-Star, 57.1 B-WAR.
Wow.
He pitched in 21 seasons. His last season, he pitched for the Yankees, actually, in 1993.
Wow.
So he's a borderline Hall of Famer. I mean, that's an excellent career.
Yeah. He had some really nice seasons. He led the league in WAR one year, 1977, with California.
Yeah.
Who am I looking up? Gary Sheffield.
1989 Bowman, Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield's rookie
See if that counts as a rookie.
Was 19... How many games? 1990. So, yeah, that's a rookie card.
Okay. I'll have to see if there's a chance it's worth something. That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Yeah. Either 89 or 90 was his rookie year. 89 he played in 95 games. I don't know how many games you have to play to qualify.
Yeah.
He also played 24 games in 88. So you've definitely got a rookie.
Okay, rookie Gary Sheffield. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So you guys got 1990s, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, sweet. So who's next?
Kyle, you got to go. I've only got 2 packs, so you got to go.
Okay. All right, so I'm doing. Mine's a different brand than Matt's. It's Score. And if anyone wants to look up the history of Score, why I'm ripping these babies open, this one has the trivia card in it.
Okay.
So we'll see if we can get the trivia as well. All right. Nelson Liriano is the first player. No recollection.
I know Francisco Liriano, but yeah, no
I
Nelson.
feel like I've seen that card design before, so.
Greg Olson, vague recollection.
Vague. Yeah, same. Okay.
Those, okay, yep.
Oh, here he is again. Frankie Tanana.
Another Frank Tanana. Okay.
Yeah. Keep that. Oh, this is a great name, Spike Owen.
Spike Owen.
I think he played for the Yankees, right? At some point.
I'm not sure.
Somebody look that up.
See.
Pretty sure.
Spike Owen.
Ken Hill. I think he was pretty decent.
Ken Hill. Okay.
Yeah. Spike Owen was a 93 Yankee.
Holy shit. All right. Good call, Kyle.
Check out Ken Hill's numbers. Jay Howell, former Yankee. Where's the camera? There we go.
Okay. Jay
Ken
Howell.
Hill.
Okay.
Ken Hill played 88 to 91 or 2001.
Wow.
23.3 WAR.
Hey, that's a decent little career.
Yeah, and I think he was a reliever, right?
Yeah, he had a 117 and 109 record. Oh, he was a starter.
He was a starter.
Yeah. 406 ERA. Okay.
Wild Thing Mitch Williams.
Ooh.
This is a dream team card. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, has a nice little write up on the back from Phil Pepe of the New York Daily News.
Okay.
So that's prior to what cousin Greg says he's never actually watched Wild Thing give up the homer to Joe Carter, but we'll see if we believe him or not. Never heard of Brian Holton.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Never heard of Kurt Ford.
Nope.
Oh, this one we've heard of. Bud Black.
Oh, okay.
All right.
As a manager.
Future pitching coach and manager Bud Black, yep.
Yep. Dan Schatzeder.
Schatzeder, maybe?
Yeah.
Schatzeder?
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Danny Darwin.
Never
Darwin. Heard of him.
I feel like I've heard of him, but just from random.
Looks like he got a big head in that picture.
Oh, this is a good one. Simpsons appearance and 2002 World Series manager winner Mike Scioscia.
Wow, Mike Scioscia, okay.
Oh, that softball episode of The Simpsons is still one of the best. I think Scioscia gets caught in the bottomless pit, right?
Say it again, Matt.
Scioscia gets caught in the bottomless pit, right? That's that one.
Somebody gets caught. Yeah,
I'll have to watch the episode again. I'll report back.
I can't remember who it was, but I just know that Burns yells at Mattingly for his long sideburns.
Yeah.
Kelly Mann, never heard.
Okay.
Tom Barrett, never heard. Paul Sorrento, a rookie card.
All right.
And he was a good player.
Maybe.
He was good. Let me hold on. But what do you mean maybe?
Let's see. Let's get this.
I'm pretty sure he had a real nice little career over there now.
Okay, you let.
Oh, I'm wrong. He had. I'm thinking of the '97. Okay, with the Mariners, he was good in those mid '90s Mariners teams that were good.
Oh, I didn't even know he was on them.
Yeah, he had a couple good years, but his overall career was not so good.
He ended his career with the Rays. That's all you need to know.
So okay, I was wrong.
Hey, Fred McGriff and Wade Boggs ended their careers with the Rays. Both in the Hall of Fame.
Should McGriff be in the Hall of Fame?
Probably not.
I don't know. I like Crime Dog. All right, that's my first.
That was it?
My next one's 91, so okay. Matt goes, I think.
So I've got two 1990s packs.
Okay.
Do it up. Snake draft. You do two in a row.
I also have a 90 if we're opening all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so Matt, Ethan, Matt. Do it that way.
Okay.
One.
What's your brand again?
Oh, these are Upper Deck.
Oh, Upper Deck. Okay.
Upper Deck 1990 edition.
And Upper Deck was a company that was still like, I feel like pretty popular when we were kids and collecting cards. Like I don't remember having Score or Leaf or Bowman, but mostly Tops. But I'm pretty sure we had like Upper Decks when we were like in the late 90s.
1988, so it's not very
brand new
very
company.
new, not very old. When we're opening these.
Yeah.
In Yorba Linda, California. Shout out to my dad's cousin out in
Yorba Linda.
That's awesome.
We've got Juan Berenguer.
Okay.
Ed Whited.
Okay. Wow.
Oh wait, go back to that one. Is he a pitcher? Batting?
That'd be funny if they had a pitcher with a bat.
89, he batted 162.
Ed Whited.
No, I'm thinking of someone else. Go ahead.
Who the hell? Why did this guy even get a card?
He was a third baseman who played in 36 games for the Atlanta Braves during their 1989 season, and that was the entirety of his major league career.
Yeah. Why does he even have a card?
He played that season. Maybe they made a card for everyone. Hilarious.
Okay, Claudel Washington.
I heard
somehow I recognize that name.
Yeah,
he was
he's the manager.
In 87, 88.
He's not Ron Washington.
No, he's the Pirates manager that took the base out, wasn't he?
Is he?
He played for the Yankees.
Wow.
Did he really?
Jerome Walton on the Cubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see Claudel as having been a manager.
No. Okay.
Who
was that manager?
Swindell?
I feel like I recognize that name,
yeah,
Greg Swindell.
I recognize the name, but yeah.
Jeff Robinson. Oh, come on. Here's Jeff Robinson.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I know this name. I think I joked about it last week. Mickey Tettleton.
Nice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Lloyd McClendon. That's who.
Lloyd McClendon.
Yeah. Doug DeCenzo.
Okay.
And then holographic Cubs.
Oh, holographic Cubs logo. Very interesting. Okay.
And here's a good one. William Randolph.
Willie Randolph.
The Dodgers.
With the Dodgers. Nice.
Jeff Reed.
Okay.
Reds.
Cool card. All right.
Jamie Navarro with the Brew Crew. We'll speed this up a little.
I feel like I remember that name somehow. Okay.
Bill Wegman.
Bill Wegman. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Wegmans, baby.
Okay, here's one I know. I know this name, Andy Bennis.
Oh, yeah, I remember Andy Bennis a little bit. Mm-hmm.
I know that name.
Willie Frazier with the Angels. And best card of the pack, Tony Gwynn.
Ooh. Nice. A 1990 Tony Gwynn. That's nice.
That's the best card overall so far, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean...
I got my Sheffield rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Gwynn is...
Yeah,
a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, right. Gwynn's pretty great. That's a nice card.
That's my first pack. Who are we on to now?
Am I doing my? I'm doing my 1990, right?
Yeah,
I've got a score. I think this is Colin had one of these also, right? Yep. We each got one of these. Okay. Yep. So again, for 1990, as far as rookie cards go, Frank Thomas and Sammy Sosa are probably the two big highlights. But let's see what we got in here. All right. John Farrell. Wasn't he the Red Sox manager for a while? Yeah.
Won the World Series.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, I guess it's Gary Sheffield Day on the pod.
Wow.
All right.
Gary Sheffield with the Brewers. And you know what? I like the backs on these cards better than my 89 Bowmans. These have like nice little blurbs, 2 paragraphs worth of a blurb. I didn't actually show at the beginning those 89 scores I showed. Kind of interesting. I've never seen like a diagram like this with stats and stuff. Kind of cool, but interesting. Yeah. Okay, Jose Lind with the Pirates. I feel like I remember that name, but I couldn't tell you anything about him.
Yeah.
John Franco, relief pitcher. I feel like he was around for a long time.
He was Mets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Closer for a while, right?
That sounds familiar. Yeah. Guillermo Hernandez with the Tigers, rocking an awesome stash and some big old glasses. I don't know if they show up here, but some big old-fashioned glasses, pretty hilarious. Mike Lacoste, I do not remember that name at all.
No.
Some sort of... okay, so they had a series called The MVPs. It's a holographic cover.
Oh, okay.
The MVPs, and then you turn it and you see the year, the league in the year, AL 1956. So who was the 1956 AL MVP? That's a gimme for this pod.
Super easy. I can
Does
give
Matt
you the numbers if you want, Matt.
Yeah. Wait, does Matt not know?
I don't know history as much as you guys do.
Oh, okay. So this is where we have to rub it in the Valadic's face when he doesn't know this kind of stuff. He won the Triple Crown, and he's one of our favorite players of all time.
Oh, okay.
353 with 52 homers and 134 RBIs.
130 ribbies.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I know that then.
So okay, all right. Crown. So I've got 2 Mickey Mantle things and 2 Gary Sheffield things. So it's a competition for me right now between Sheffield and Mantle.
I forgot to do my trivia, so I'll just do it real quick. 1967 NL MVP.
Okay, I just saw the back of the card, but I would have had no idea in a million years.
How did you see it?
Because you were holding it in front of the camera before you flipped it. 1967 NL MVP, Matt. Do you have any idea? I would have said like, God, who the fuck was even a star in the late 60s in the NL? Gibson's year was 68, and so was Denny McClain's. And Koufax 66 was his last year. Was Stargell playing in the late 60s?
Maybe. It's Orlando Cepeda.
Cepeda, yeah. Orlando Cepeda. I never would have gotten that, ever.
I was going to say Clemente, but...
Oh, that'd be a good guess.
That's a good one.
That'd be a good guess, yeah. Okay, let me keep going here. So it looks like it's a highlight card. And it's a National League. It doesn't say the name, but does anybody recognize just by looking at this? Yep, Will Clark. And it's a 1989 highlight, and there's a whole blurb about some day he had some specific game.
I didn't get any of those type of cards.
Yeah. Kelly Downs, I do not remember him.
No.
Bill Long, I do not remember him. Dion James, I don't remember him either.
Played for the Yankees.
Did he really?
Yep.
Okay, Indians on this card. Here's one I do remember, Bobby Thigpen.
Yep.
Tigers. And on this one, he's with the White Sox in 90. Cecilio Guante, pretty cool card, pretty cool name. Ken Oberkfell. And then here's somebody who I couldn't tell you that much about, but Colin can because of all of the videos that he watched over and over again when we were kids. This is Mark Lemke of the Braves, who was on the 96 World Series team for the Braves, right?
Yes, and is also from Utica.
And is from Utica. That I remembered. I remembered he was from Utica.
There was a kid who went to school called, we went to school with him, Eric Lemke, and I was always curious.
Oh, yeah. I bet they're related. That seems unlikely that they wouldn't be. Randy Nosek, I do not remember. And then last card, I do remember this guy. He did play for the Yankees for a little while. Jose Vizcaino.
Yes. Got the big hit in the 2000 World Series, Game 1.
So how about that with the Dodgers here? Okay. All right, so that's my 1990.
Mark Lemke, they used to call Little October.
Little October. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Colin, do you have any 1990s, or am I going with my other one?
Yeah, I have 91 and 92. So you go.
All right. So here is Come on, I got to get at least one Yankee. Come on.
I'm surprised none of us have gotten a Donnie baseball yet. I mean, this is right smack in the middle of his career.
All right. First one, Kevin Romine.
Related to
Number
Austin.
2,
I wonder.
Dave Smith.
Dave Smith.
Dave Smith,
Okay.
a white guy. Number 3, John Tudor.
Okay.
Number 4 is a repeat, Tony Gwynn.
Nice.
Another Tony Gwynn. Nice.
Steve Searcy. The next one, I don't know. The name sounds kind of familiar.
Steve Searcy. Okay.
Steve Olin is my next one.
Okay.
Don't know that. Jeff Hamilton, pitcher for the Dodgers, is my next one.
Okay.
He's a pitcher. Oh, dropped it. Butterfingers. Is he a pitcher? No, he's a position player. Third baseman. Okay.
Okay.
Jerry Reed.
I know Jerry Reed, the famous guitarist, but I don't know that Jerry Reed.
Ooh, and I got another hologram. It's a Rangers hologram.
Rangers and Cubs. Okay. Lots of red and blue for you.
All right, I know this name. He's a Red Sox though, but Ellis Burks.
Oh, and he was with the Rockies in those mid '90s Rockies years where everybody was hitting a million homers without the humidor.
Yeah.
Now, it's a drawing. It's a John Smoltz card.
Ooh, okay.
But it's a drawing of John Smoltz.
Hey, a 1990 John Smoltz, that's good, I think.
And the back is just a list of Braves players.
Oh, okay.
So that's weird, but okay, cool.
Interesting.
Ben McDonald.
Familiar name.
Marty Peavy.
Marty Peavy.
Let's see. Greg with 3 G's. Jeffries. Greg
I remember Greg Jeffries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. And then we got 2 good ones to end. Jim Abbott.
Nice.
And a Mets era
Darryl
Strawberry.
Yes. Nice. All right.
So I'll take that.
Yeah.
Did you see Alonso just passed Darryl on the all-time home run list?
All-time Mets homers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'll take that. Those 2 packs, those are decent. I knew maybe 20% of the people, but it's okay.
Yep. Makes sense when we were, barely born these years. Okay, Matt, Kyle, you got a 91 you're opening now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't get it open. This is
Yeah, what's the
set?
What's the Leaf? Okay.
Leaf, yeah.
Okay.
It literally says Leaf set, but
yeah, that's what I've got one. Okay.
It says look for randomly packed gold leaf rookie. There's 24 of them.
Okay, and let me see.
This is 91.
So if you get there are so 91 is a big year. I just looked it up. 91 baseball cards can have rookie cards of 6 Hall of Famers. So here's who we want to look out for: Jim Thome, Ivan Rodriguez, Jeff Bagwell, Mike Messina, Chipper Jones, and Pedro Martinez. So keep an eye out for those guys, Kyle.
Okay, well, I'm not going to spoil the fun because I just saw it.
Jeff Bagwell. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. 91 yes. Bagwell. Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yep, hadn't even played a major league game yet. No major league record, it says on the back.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. That might be worth something. That's cool.
Yeah,
okay.
That's amazing.
That's cool. I'm going to get one of my cases for that one.
Hell yeah.
All right. Followed by Glenn Braggs.
Okay, don't know that.
Vance Law.
Okay.
This person you should know. Jason Grimsley.
Oh, Jason Grimsley.
Is he from Liverpool?
He lived in Baldwinville, didn't he? Jason Greeley, not Grimsley. Yeah. Greeley.
Grimsley was on the Mitchell Report.
Yeah, Grimsley was also the guy who climbed through the roof to get the cork bat.
Yeah, something like that.
Joe Paz just wrote about Grimsley. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Another good one.
Frank Thomas.
Frank
Very
Thomas.
nice. Very nice.
It's
I
not
don't
the
think it's a
gold.
rookie,
Yeah,
but
'cause
still.
he played 60 games.
Well, if he only played 60, then maybe that does count.
Yeah. I don't know, but it's not a gold.
Okay.
Interesting. Good card. Wow, I got a few good ones in a row.
Nice.
Dennis Martinez,
Okay.
Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
Nice. That's a good card.
No, yeah, San Diego. I was gonna say, what? This is rookie? No. Jose Rijo. Rijo.
Uh-huh.
I remember that name.
Yep, me too.
Mr. J.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Randy. An early Randy with the Mariners. That's nice.
Yeah. Second season.
Okay, very nice.
He pitched 33. He pitched in 33 games in 1990. Only 4 games with Montreal in '88.
Okay.
Oh no, he pitched 29 games in '89 with Montreal and Seattle. It was just labeled weird. Steve Lake, no name. Cousin Greg's not going to like this, but Ron Darling, I think, is the worst announcer of all time.
Yeah, I really do not like his announcing at all.
Like,
yep.
Come on, and like Kruk's not great, but like Kruk's a gazillion times better than Darling.
Kruk at least is like amusing because he's such a doofus. Yeah, Ron. I don't like Ron Darling.
Yeah. Nobody else worth mentioning except for Hensley Mullins.
Oh, Hensley Mullins, yeah.
Was hitting coach too, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
For the Yankees, so I'll keep that one. And then I have there's a 63-piece puzzle of Harmon Killebrew.
Oh, cool.
Actually. Yeah.
And on Killa.
I have pieces 4, 5, and 6 of 63.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really fun. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Matt, what else you got?
Bagwell, though, like awesome.
Yeah, that bag was awesome.
You guys have different versions of the Leaf set from '92.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I have Series 2.
I have Series 1. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, Matt, are you done?
I'm done. Yeah,
you're done. Okay, yeah, Kyle, you go first with Series 1, then I'll do Series 2.
They're both the same years.
So these are 90. Yeah, mine's 92. Yours also, Kyle?
Yes.
So big rookie years we might be looking out for here would be Jeter, of course. Although I don't know if this particular one was made or is worth anything, but 92 rookie cards: Jeter, Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, Chipper Jones, Pedro Martinez, Kenny Lofton. Those are all possibilities, all good cards.
My gold card this time, not quite as good.
Shane Mack
was one of the 24 people they wasted a. Did they do 24 again in 92? Look for one Leaf Gold edition card in
24 it looks like. Yeah, that's what it says on the back of my wrapper.
Yeah.
Yep, so he was one of the 24. Okay, Shane Mack.
Oh, that's a miss. Harold Reynolds. That's a good one.
Okay, cool.
Greg Harris. Never heard of him.
Okay.
Gonzo.
Wow. Before he took roids. Yep. Just a scrawny guy.
Yep. Scott Erickson.
I remember Scott Erickson. He was good.
Twinkie pitcher, I remember.
Yeah.
Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer.
Yep. Fuck yeah. There we go.
What? I got what? This is crazy. I got another Gonzo, another Scott Erickson, and another Alan Trammell.
What? that's a broken sorting machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody needs to get fired.
Wow.
Somebody in 1992 at the Leaf Company really dropped the ball here.
That's okay. Yeah. You got the Bagwell rookie, so
yeah,
that's true. That's true. Chris Hammond.
Okay, the name is somewhat familiar.
Pete Harnish.
Okay.
Oh, this is a fun one. 2000 World Series hero.
Luis Sojo, nice.
Sojo.
And is that with who was that with, Kyle?
The Angels, I think.
The Angels, okay, cool.
Yeah. So before the Mariners, before the Yankees. Oh wow, it has his Syracuse stats on here because he was a Blue Jay.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah, so he played in Syracuse in 1989 and 1990. He played 121 games, 75 games, hit 9 homers combined.
So we were little newborn babies, and Luis
Mhm.
Soho was playing baseball in Syracuse at the same time.
Good old MacArthur Stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
I mean,
The
I
Mac
wasn't in
is back for
Syracuse
one
yet.
last crack.
Oh, yeah, you weren't in Syracuse yet, Kyle. That's right. Me and Matt. Okay.
No, I wasn't either.
Where were you?
Plattsburgh.
Oh, wait, when did you come to Syracuse?
I think I was 3.
Wow, okay. Holy shit. All right. No, just me and Luis Soho then. Special bond.
Doug Drabeck. I
I
remember
remember
that guy.
Drayback. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a fun one for me. He was one of my favorite Yankees. Robin Ventura.
Ventura, nice. These days, he's probably most famous for the punch he took from Nolan Ryan, but he was actually a very fine player.
Yeah.
Punches, yeah.
Yeah, he's still got the all-time hit streak record in college, I believe.
Okay. And a beautiful swing. I mean, you talk about the aesthetically pleasing, just gorgeous swings. His is up there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I always remember the walk-off grand slam / single that he hit in the 99 NLCS against the Braves. It was a grand slam, but they mobbed him at first base, and so he only got to first base.
Yeah.
But yeah, just such a good player. Fortunately, he was a little worn down by the time he got to the Yankees, but I think he was an all-star his first season. But
I think, I don't think he was terrible, but I haven't looked in a long time.
Traded him we traded him to open up a roster spot for
A-Rod?
No. Who was before
Wilson
A-Rod?
Betterman.
I don't remember.
Who was before A-Rod? Why did A-Rod get traded?
Booney.
Yes.
Matt Root's favorite all-time manager, Aaron Boone.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Fire him.
He's still the manager of the Yankees.
Yeah. Was that it, Kyle? That was the end?
That was it, yeah. Yes.
All right, so I think, so last but not least then, I've got another, also the 1992 Leaf set with the gold foil here, Series 2. So, let's see what we got here.
So, and for people who are wondering, Series 1 are usually the cards that come out prior to the season starting, and then Series 2 is usually midway through. Sometimes they get, traded players or players who got picked up on waivers or free agency late, or something like that. But it's like an updated set, essentially.
Okay, here we go. Dave Burba. The name is somewhat familiar, but I don't know why. It's a Leaf card. Maybe this is one of those rookie cards, I guess. I think it is. Bruce Ruffin.
No.
So I guess that's another miss. Predicting baseball stars is really hard, everybody. Look at the history of first-round draft picks, and you'll see.
I wonder if it was a different set of 24 for the set 2 than it was for set 1,
I think it was saying on the back of the pack that numbers 1 through 12 were from Series 1 and numbers 13 through 24 were from Series 2. So I don't know how they made that decision. Okay. Here's one that seems kind of crazy. I've never heard of this guy. Pat Mahomes. Is he related to the Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
He is. Okay. It is his dad. Okay. I was like, it's gotta be, right? That would be too weird of a coincidence. So he was a pitcher for the Twins, and apparently, people thought he might be a star. I don't think he panned out because none of us remember him, but
he definitely played a handful of years, I think, from what I remember.
Yeah. Now here's one we will all remember fondly because of 1996. John Wetland.
Did not age well,
but he was really important in 1996. Barry Jones, I do not remember. Julio Valera, do not remember. Chad Kreuter with a nice big catcher's mitt there. Whoever Chad Kreuter was. Oh, here's another one who a future manager and part of those early Rockies teams. Walt Weiss with the Athletics. We know Walt Weiss.
Who didn't Walt manage?
Who did he manage? I know he managed for a while though. I'm not making that up, am I? I'm like
I'll look it up.
Yeah. We've got some guy named Kevin Ritz. Cool card right after throwing a pitch. Here we go. Here's a good card. Not a rookie card, but a great card because the original kid, the actual kid, not Mike Trout, Ken Griffey Jr. I'll take a Griffey any day.
Weiss was manager of the Rockies from 13 to 16.
He did manage the Rockies. I thought maybe it was the Rockies. Okay. Yeah. A Bill Landrum, who I do not know. Man, it's weird seeing Expos cards now, you know?
Yeah.
Scott Scudder. That's kind of a funny name. His parents had a sense of humor, I think. Scott Scudder. Butch Henry. Man, a lot of guys names I don't remember. Darren Lewis. And then another of our favorite announcer, Ron Darling with the Athletics here. And that's it. That'll do it. So, hey, we got a couple good cards.
Out of 8 packs, though, we didn't get a single Yankees card.
Is that right? No single Yankee at all?
No, I got Mullins.
But he wasn't with the Yankees on that card, though.
Yes.
He was in the Yankees.
I thought he was on the Mariners in that card or something. I mean, I got my Mickey Mantle. Okay, I got my Mickey Mantle reprint card, but
that's a Yankees.
Okay, all right, okay. I see it. Okay, so Hensley Mullins.
The Mariners as well, based on the color of the hat.
Yeah, so that's the only active Yankee card, and then I got that Mickey Mantle reprint thingy. So that's funny. Wow, out of 8 packs. But we got some good cards. A couple Tony Gwynn's, Ken Griffey Jr.
To be fair, there weren't many good Yankees to choose from.
So. I'm surprised no Donnie though. I'm still that's surprising to me.
We got a guy from the Braves who played 39 games.
Mm-hmm. That's really funny. That I love that. That's hilarious. This was great, and I want to say also, I don't know if we want to do this again at some point. But so Colin knows this. Joe Paz has this theory that he writes about pretty frequently where he talks about how he thinks that baseball is at its best and its most memorable when you are 10 years old. That things just imprint so strongly just because there's something about being that age. And I know we've talked about some aspect of this before, but it could be fun maybe someday to all open up like some 1999 cards, you know, because those players will remember like a lot better, I think. And that could be kind of fun.
Well, that's the thing. Like if we had anything from 96 or 97, that's when I had my first World Series baseball video game on the Sega Saturn. And like, I could probably tell you every single player. Like I love those games.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was still super fun. And I'm sure the listeners really loved hearing us name a bunch of old, obscure baseball players from the late 80s and early 90s. Actually, Cousin Greg might have liked it even without seeing the visuals. Just knowing Cousin Greg, he might have liked it.
Well, so next time I'm going to buy a lot more card packs, and we're going to get Cousin Greg on here too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
you know, I don't think Brother Jeremy was ever that into baseball cards the way I was, but he might enjoy it too at some point.
Yeah.
So,
the Raisinette season, did they melt into one giant glob?
Yeah, they did, but that's okay. It still tastes good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The tasty cakes made at the Colin in time, I hope.
Yeah.
If you need to throw them away, right?
I would never. I would eat it even if it was like that bubble gum. I would eat them.
Same with the Mike and Ike's. Just keep those for give those away at Halloween or something. Those were there for the noise, not for the.
Nah, I love Mike and Ike. I'll eat them. The stress season is coming up. Okay, I gotta eat through Penn State football games coming up.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But no, thanks, Matt. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, awesome.
You're my shout out for tonight. I'm giving a shout out to you. Really nice care package. Made Toddy cry, which is not hard to do. But
still, very sweet.
And I didn't even include in there what I meant to include for her. So, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad you liked the card. Really, that was one that I bought in Colorado with Mr. Ethan Ertz.
Nice.
At Stardust was the name of the store.
Yeah, really fun store.
So Ethan, the card I sent was it was like an old timey '60s picture, and it says like, "What fresh hell lies around this next corner?"
Nice.
I was like, I feel like I feel like this is accurate right now.
Yeah.
Kind of like the other card I bought off their con was that same style and drawing, but it was a lady on a horse, and like the horses were going nuts, and it was like, I do not like this at all, or something like that. And yeah, I sent that to the woman who had to take over for me after I left the concrete plant. So
Oh wow.
yeah, she also really liked horses. She's a and she listened to like the first 30 seconds of our first podcast. So
Oh.
yeah, Jen, if you're listening, hi.
Hi.
Shout out.
My shout out is to Milwaukee Brewers, Gary Sheffield. Since I got 2 of those, and it's so bizarre seeing him like that.
The Brewers, who in 2025 have the best record in Major League Baseball and have won 12 games in a row.
Yep. Somehow, look at that roster and explain it to me. I don't fucking get it.
Do you know who has the best record in the AL right now?
In the AL?
The Blue Jays.
Fucking Blue Jays.
Is it still the Blue Jays? Wow.
Yeah.
What the hell is happening?
I think the Tigers tied them today.
Seattle caught Houston. They're tied for first in the West.
Wow.
It's a weird year in the American
Really
League,
weird year.
For sure. Yeah.
Jesus.
Fireboon.
Hey.
We'll talk about that next time. We'll talk about Yankees second base war.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the betting scandal for the Guardians.
And we'll talk about Shohei Ohtani, his latest scandal. Maybe he's not the mensch we all thought he was.
Oh, is that the real estate thing?
Some real estate thing in Hawaii, him and his agent.
Yeah.
Fucked over some guys, yeah.
Supposedly. That's the allegation. So, we'll see.
All right, boys. Well, the next time we pod, let me double check the schedule.
The school year will have started. Boo! Very sad.
We will be knocking on the doorstep of
Penn
the
State
biggest
football.
season for Penn State football in the 21st century.
Crazy.
Yeah. So,
all right.
see how it goes. But in the meantime, we are
already overrated.